Welcome to Roadmap to 1 Million. My name is Stacey Zeal, and if you're looking to make more money, gain your time back, and rapidly grow your visibility so that you can impact way more people with your brilliance, you're in the right place. This podcast is your one-stop shop for turning your online business dreams into a reality. My main goal is to give women entrepreneurs just like you the marketing strategies, guidance, and expert insights you need to hit that $1 million milestone and beyond. Whether you're a coach, a consultant, or an online brand that wants to make a big impact, Roadmap to 1 Million gives you the actionable strategies and inspiration you need so that you can implement right away, no fluff, no fuss. So CEO, are you ready to buckle up and accelerate your growth? Be sure to follow the show and let's dive in. Get ready to uncover your Roadmap to 1 Million. We're going to be talking about really like the one thing that you need if you want to generate sales for your new offer. So a new offer meaning like you have a new service that you're offering. You're adding a passive income product to your suite, like a digital course or digital resources, those kinds of things. If you're in the place of shift and pivot, this is definitely going to be a lie for you, because I'm going to talk about the main thing that you need if you want to be able to take that offer and have it generate sales for your business rather than collecting dust. So before I jump in, let me tell you a little bit about who I am. My name is Stacey. I am a marketing consultant. I am a Facebook ads expert, and I've generated $150 million in sales with Facebook and Instagram ads, leading paid social efforts for like running ads for brands like Zappos and Crocs, Adidas, all kinds of different brands. And I show my audience how to generate more leads, increase their revenue, and to do all of those things with strategic marketing, right? And so I really give people a clear path to where they want to go with the strategies that I put in place. And so if you, like I mentioned, if you're launching a new offer or you have an offer that's collecting dust and you're just like, hey, I really want this offer to sell, whether it's passive or whether it's a more active selling, and you want it to sell, I definitely want to make sure that you DM me so we can talk about how I can help you to grow your sales, grow your leads, your sales, and your visibility using my signature frameworks and resources and all those kinds of things. So let me tell you a little bit about where this came from and why this topic is just so important for you. So this Friday that just passed, I did a VIP day for a 7-figure brand, and they had just launched a digital product. So this particular business, right, they have been mainly working word of mouth. Their business is also in person. So the biggest piece of our business is an actual in-person business. It's a one-on-one kind of service, type of thing. And what they wanted to do, she added a digital product because she was like, hey, I want to add a digital product to our business. We are super swamped with in-person kinds of things and we want to grow our revenue. So we want to add a digital product to the mix so that we can generate more passive sales, right? But she wanted to lighten the load of her team. So, and for the need for them to be in person so much. She's also thinking about the future of her business, the roadmap that she's on and exiting her business eventually. And so that's what she was coming to the table with. She's like, hey, we have this new offer. We created this product and it's not selling. We talked about the roadmap and the thing that she wanted to do and to accomplish. And really, like, it was such a specific audience, right? But it was like the audience was still the same, but the product was different. So let me know in the chat if that makes sense to you, right? Like you come to the table where you have an offer that you're selling. Maybe you have one-on-one services. Maybe you have group coaching programs. Maybe you're offering, legal services, whatever that is. And you want to add another piece of your business. But the problem was that this particular client, they didn't know what to do to market their business online or to sell the product, right? Their main form of marketing and their main form of leads is word of mouth. And so they were growing. She was growing her business significantly to 7 figures doing, one-on-one, in-person kind of stuff. But she wanted to actually add a digital product to the mix. She wanted to add another piece to the business to be able to have this passive income. Leading your marketing as the CEO can be time-consuming and draining, which leads to inconsistent marketing and slow growth. If you're looking to supercharge your sales, gain your precious CEO time back, and increase your impact, our fractional chief marketing officer service at Stacey Zeal & Co. is your secret weapon. Picture this: no more missed deadlines, no more unfinished campaigns, no more jumping from tactic to tactic. You can absolutely achieve all of that without pouring more of your time into marketing, even if you have a small and inexperienced team. Want to know how? Head over to stacyzeal.co/CMO right now to watch our free video. We'll show you the exact strategies and tactics that have helped countless online service providers, coaches, and consultants just like you skyrocket their sales with their existing team. Don't miss out on this opportunity to transform your business. Visit stacyzeal.co/CMO today to watch the video and get ready to make more money, gain your time back, and increase your impact. All right, let's jump back into the episode. They really felt like they were throwing darts at the wall. It's kind of what it boils down to, right? They created this product. They're like, okay, we're going to create an Instagram page. We'll create, we'll do some stuff. And they're creating content and they're actively trying to market it, but nothing's moving, nothing's working together. And they feel like they're just like throwing darts at the wall. And let me know in the chat if that actually sounds familiar to you, right? Like you create this new thing and you're like, hey, I'm so excited to sell it. I'm so excited to add this to a piece of my business. And you really just feel like you're throwing darts at the wall. You're just like, okay, what am I like trying a bunch of stuff to see what sticks? And they wanted to have an action plan. They wanted to have to really fully and confidently understand what they have a full direction of how they were marketing their business and how they were going to sell this product, right? They wanted to stop feeling like they were just throwing darts at the wall to see what stuck. And what happened was we sat down, we did a VIP day, and we ironed out a clear strategy for them. And what they walked away with was a clear content strategy based on their audience's needs, right? So we did an audience exercise that really, really got them going in deep on who their audience is, who this audience is for this particular product, what their pain points are, all kinds of stuff that I took them through, right? And that we created a content strategy for that. So now we have our content pillars, we have a content schedule, we know what kind of content we're creating. They also know what channels they need to be highlighting and things that they need to be focused on in order to sell this product. And they had a defined way to generate more leads, to nurture prospects, and to convert people into sales. And even we talked about converting those sales into repeat buyers. They walked away with clarity on their marketing and what actually works in 2023. Because a lot of times if you're not plugged into marketing and, it's just a piece of your business that you handle as a CEO, you might not be plugged into the latest trends and how marketing actually works, right? Like even if you are marketing something in person, maybe you're coming online and you're being primarily selling your services in person, and you really just don't understand how the digital landscape works. And so they walked away with that kind of clarity. And now they have a direction and they aren't throwing darts at the wall. They don't feel like, hey, we're just trying a bunch of shit to see what works, right? They actually have a clear strategy. And so why am I telling you all of this? I took you through all of this because when you launch a new offer, whether it's passive or whether it's more, a one-on-one service or a group program or a membership, whatever it is, when you are launching something new, you need a comprehensive marketing strategy that gives you a clear path to selling that specific offer. Right? A lot of times what we want to do is we want to take the same strategies that have worked for us for other specific offers and apply those to this new offer. But sometimes that works and sometimes that does not work, right? Like, so if you are pivoting your offers to attract a new audience, whether that's, a more elevated audience, or you're adding a passive product to your income stream, like a digital product, a course, a membership, something like that, you need a strategy for growth or it will collect dust. Right? How many of y'all out there, you don't have to tell me in the comments, but raise your hand if you have a product that you created and you're like, got so excited about it. Maybe you did a launch for it and now it's just collecting dust, right? Because you don't have a clear strategy on how to sell that specific product and a clear strategy on how to sell it in a way that aligns with where you're at in your business. This particular client came to me like they're in their busiest time of the year right now. And so trying to figure out how to market this product, we really had to figure out a way to market this product in a way that allowed them to still be able to focus on the biggest driver of, of money in their business right now, where they're at currently. But the strategy also had to be able to have longevity so that they can see like, this is the direction that we're going with our business and our marketing. And so this is the direction we're going with our business. And we need to make sure that our marketing aligns with that. And so if you are a coach, you're a service provider, you're an online brand, and you want a clear path to execute, and you want a clear path to execute or a clear plan to execute for your marketing, and you want that support from me, I definitely want you to DM me so we can talk about how I can work with you and your team to get the clarity that you need to grow. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, to wrap this in a bow so that we fully understand what I'm saying here is that every offer that you create, if it's going to be a staple piece of your business, you need to have a marketing strategy that actually aligns with the offer, that talks to specifically to the audience that this particular offer serves, whether it's the same audience that you have or it's a different audience. How are you have to figure out, like, how am I generating leads for this particular business, for this particular offer? How am I nurturing prospects for this particular offer? What are the things that I need to do differently when it comes to this offer versus the other offers that I have in my business? How do I elevate that audience and elevate my content so that I can attract a different audience, a more elevated audience? Maybe it's an audience that can afford high ticket, right? So all of that stuff needs to be ironed out in your marketing plan, and that's why it's so important to have a marketing strategy and a marketing plan for your specific offer, for each of your specific offers. And so when I think about, like, for my business, for example, and this particular business that I was working with, right? Like, I have a course, and that course has its own marketing strategy, because the way that you sell a course and the way that you sell a one-on-one products are very different, right? One piece of it is more of a volume play. The other piece of it is more a connection, relationship building kind of play. And so the strategies for them are different. But if I try to sell my course the same way I sell my one-on-one retainer work, I'm going to be spinning my wheels out. And if I try to sell my one-on-one work the same way that I sell my course, then I'm going to be ended up, getting overwhelmed and overworked and overbooked and everything, and I'm putting in a lot of effort for things that I may not actually have to do, right? That's going to sell this offer. So I hope that this was helpful for you. If you're watching the replay of this, definitely make sure that you drop a link below, that you check out the link below, head to the comments, because I'm going to leave a link in there for you to be able to learn how to work with me. But I want you to DM me so we can talk about this, so that I can make sure that I can figure out where you're at currently and where you're trying to get to, and figure out what is the best path to be able to get there for you. Because again, like, regardless of what marketing tactics you use, whether you're using ads, whether you're using organic marketing, whether you're using creating content, regardless of the actual tactic, you need a strategy that takes you from A to B to C to D, so that you are actually executing a really solid plan. And you actually start to have a process in place and systems in place that actually help you to sell this new offer, so that way you don't just create a new offer and it just starts to collect dust because you got really excited about it. Maybe you did a launch for it, you did a webinar for it, and then it actually kind of fizzled out because you don't have an actual plan that you are going to execute in order to bring this thing to life. So hope that this was helpful. Let me know in the chat, in the comments, or just send me a DM so we can talk about how I can best work with you and your client, your team, to be able to take what you're doing with this new offer and to create a plan for it, and to really help you to have direction, so that way you don't feel like you're spinning your wheels out, you don't feel like you're throwing darts at the wall, but you're actually confident in executing a really comprehensive plan that literally drives leads and sales, and increased visibility for this particular offer. All right, y'all. I will see y'all on the next live. OMG, that episode was packed with gems. Are you ready for more? Head over to stacyzeal.co/podcast to get the show notes and to sign up to get our top 5 podcast episodes to help you streamline your marketing so you can make this your $1 million year. Head over to stacyzeal.co/podcast.